Hello everyone, welcome to this new project I like to call Duel Links Streamer, TCG Dreamer. So basically, the whole point of this series is you're going to take this Duel Links Pro and we're going to shove him into the TCG world and see how he does. Can he win a regional? Can he win nationals? Can he record something without his cat getting in the way? We shall see. But of course, before we get into all that, I should probably introduce you guys to me, the one, the only Mr. Tag. So, our story begins way back in 2002. When, of course, the TCG came out, you know, in the West. And the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime was booming. Business was booming. Card games were booming. And now, this 10-year-old boy was about to get straight into some card games. And I did. Of course, I couldn't just buy whatever cards I wanted. I was only 10 years old. But I got heavy into it. I had started at Kaiba. I had a few random boosters. I built a deck. And, I won like half the time playing against my friends and little cousins and, whatever. Then, of course, flash forward to like 2006, 2007. I was a teenager now. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't cool anymore. I dropped that bitch like a bad habit. And then for like over 10 years, about 11, 12 years, your boy did not even think about Yu-Gi-Oh! But then, everything changed when he found a little app called Duel Links. The nostalgia bait got him good, and he jumped straight back in. And then, of course, he became a streamer. He streamed that boy every chance he got. And became, kind of good at the game too. But now, everything's going to change. Life is changing. Times are changing. We need to get into some physical TCG. So let us take the skills I've learned from Duel Links and translate them into the TCG. Let's see how that goes. So here it is, guys. Here's the deck we are going to be running and hopefully get a regional top with. So this is my Danger Gren Maju Golden Castle hybrid. So let's see what we've got, why it's there, and if we're going to make any improvements. So first off, we have the Danger Bigfoot. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. He's a danger, so we can draw cards. We can send cards to the GY if we need to. And if he gets discarded, we can blow up a face-up card. Too easy. Next is Hexatrude. So if you're going second, she is your target for Golden Castle of Stromberg. So when you got Golden Castle face-up, she can pop a card for free. And then if you do that, she can make 2 attacks on monsters and then boost her or another monster's attack by 400 each time she destroys a monster by battle. That's crazy. Then we have Gizmek Orochi. I was running this at 3, but then I found, well, he wasn't actually doing as well as I thought he would. I was going through my resources way too quickly, so I've dropped him to 2. But if you guys think that is really dumb, just tell me. I'll be like, alright, let's put that boy back. Let's put him back at 3. Nessie at 1. I mean, we're going to run 1, so that's why we're only running 1. Glyph the Phantom Bird, he searches Golden Castle, so he's necessary at 3. You can't otherwise go wrong. He can also pop back row if you need him to, but you usually don't use that effect. Then we go into Necro Face, so we can get all our resources back by normal summoning this bad boy. And of course, if he gets sent, to the graveyard, no, if he's banished, shows what I know about my own cards, right? If he is banished, both you and your opponent, both me and my opponent, are going to be sending 5 cards to the banished area, which just helps us out and can potentially screw around your opponent's strategy as well. We have 1 Prinzessin. Now this is your going first play. If you're going first and you get Golden Castle out, you go Golden Castle, special summon Princess, and special summon the Pumpkin Carriage to protect your castle. Because while you have Pumpkin Carriage out, your opponent can't target Golden Castle with card effects. Or destroy with card effects. So it makes your castle that little bit stronger. So then we're also running Danger Snake, Danger Jackie Boy, of course. Two of the best, dangers in the game right now. So, they're kind of staple inclusions. 3 Gren Maju. I should not have to explain this one. If I have to explain this one to you, then you're dumb. And then 3 Eater-a-Millions. He only helps us out. We can send, stuff we don't need from the extra deck straight into the banish zone. And, of course, once per turn, he can just banish an opponent's monster when he attacks it. How great is that? 3 Allure of Darkness. Most of our monsters are dark, so that's just easy. We draw 2 cards. We can banish a dark monster. That only helps us. Only helps us. Pot of Desires at 3. Probably one of the few decks where you want to play Desires at 3. Because, hey, it only helps. Most people would say, oh, you only play 2 Pot of Desires in a deck. Meh, meh, meh. Yeah, that's normal decks, mate. This is a Gren Maju, mate. You play 3. You play 3. 1 Upstart Goblin just for the draws. Could replace this with something if you think so, guys. So, just tell me if it's dumb. Tell me if it's dumb. We'll replace that bad boy right now. 1 Terraforming because we want to get Castle out. We can only run 1, so we're kind of stuck. 1 Gold Sarg, and then you just send Necroface, and then you get the 5 Banish. Easy. 2 Twin Twisters, because we do have Glyph to take out back row if we need to, but this is probably the way we want to take it out. Basically, send this, send a Danger to trigger its effect as well. You're done, right? You're done. That's how you do it. You play 2 of these, you're done. Easy, mate. 3 Golden Castles, you got to do this. So the castle is basically connected to our win condition. It protects our cards during the battle phase. Your opponent can't do anything unless their monster is immune to destruction. It's immune to destruction. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah. As long as it's immune to destruction. I don't think it does it target. That's actually something I should have researched. Destroy the attacking monster if you do inflict. Yeah, it has to be immune to destruction, otherwise they just can't do it. And it's not once per turn. The search is once per turn, but the battle immunity is not once per turn, and you don't even need a monster on the field for it to work. It is so good. I've had so many opponents just attack into me directly, and I'm like, nah, mate. Golden Castle, you can't do that. And they're like, no, and then they scoop. That's funny. 1 Metaverse, again, since we're going to run Terraforming, might as well run this at 1. And get a Golden Castle. Easy as, mate. And 1 Solemn Judgment. Again, it helps protect the castle. I was running this at 3 in 1 build, and it was really bricky. So I've cut it down to 1 again, where I think it's actually optimal. And yeah, I just think it works. All right, the extra deck is what I'm going to need help with, guys. This is where your expertise comes in, mate. So we're going to go to the Exceeds first. I have Dingirsu. Obviously, you can send Hexatrude and Bigfoot to Bigfoot. You can send Gizmek as well, and he does good shit in the grave. So you can get Dingirsu out, and he's good. He's good for popping shit, good protection. He's good. Number 68. I don't know why I have this in here. I think it's because it stops people from special summoning monsters from the graveyard. We're going to use our graveyard, so that's fine with us. And he'll just stop that. He'll lock that down if we need him to. We've got Phantom Knights of Breaksword. If we need to, we can attach 2 of our level 3 dangers, and then you can pop 1 card we control and 1 card your opponent controls. He's removal, but he's one of the options where we could actually send him packing. Now we're going to go into our Linky boys. We have, of course, Unchained Abomination, who is ridiculous. Pretty much any time something is targeted for or destroyed by a card effect, he can pop a card. Destroys a card in battle, pop a card. End phase, pop a card. He is ridiculous. But he is also, we do have better Link 4 monsters, so he's depends on the situation we're facing with him, definitely. We have Borrelo Dragon. If we need to just suck up something and be like, hey mate, that thing's in the way, I'm going to take that now. You can't do anything with it. Easy Link 4 boy. I recently pulled Borrel Sword Dragon. I'm not sure how it's going to fit into the deck, but I think it'll work really well. I have an Appaloosa. The negations on this are going to be so good. So basically you can negate anything. You just drop the attack of this by 800. But hey, it's extra protection for our castle and our Gren Maju if we need it. Decode Talker, he's a Link 3, sorry. He's basically there because he's a Link 3, so he can help us get into our better Link plays. Trigate Wizard, again, Link 3. I don't have many good Link 3s. I actually don't have the good Topologic cards, so I may need to replace this, but that's what we got for now. Nightmare Phoenix, it's at 1 because we've got Twin Twisters and Glyph. The back row isn't really a problem for us, but hey, it could work. 3 Nightmare Cerberus, pop them Special Summon Boys. 2 Easy. Code Talker for a generic level 2. He does have better arrows than the Nightmare card, so he's a good way to go into that first and then go into our Nightmares. And last but not least, Link Karibo. We can send Eater-a-Millions to summon this guy if we want to go into some big Link plays. But generally, some of these targets are also for Eater-a-Millions. that is the deck, guys. I don't have my side deck up here yet. That'll be some generic options, but hey, if you guys know some things I should replace, some things I should add, or what should go on my side deck, let me know in that comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We'll get along just fine. Thank you much so, guys, for sticking around to the end of this video. So yeah, guys, if you liked what you see, I will hopefully be dropping more videos like this in the future. But I do hate the editing process, so it might take weeks, months, or even years. But let's see where we go from here. But I do hope you guys enjoy my videos. I hope you have a good time. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good whatever's going on with you. And I will see you, hopefully, in my next video. Peace, guys.